Hey everybody, we're back. Hopefully you can hear me. I am not Adam Bowe. I am Logan, and I'm here to start our next episode of the podcast, Outside the Box, I believe is what we've been calling it. We are, I don't know how many episodes in or podcasts in, but we're in November. Got a special one coming up in December. We're going to hit on four of the members previously that were members of the month that we didn't actually have the podcast going yet on. So we're going to get to that in December. I don't know if we're going to do all four of them at the same time, which would be pretty crazy, or we're going to do one a week in December. But it'll kind of be cool because it'll be looking back at the original members of the month, the first four that we had at the beginning when we first opened. This month we have Casey Fernandes on the podcast, and she is our member of the month. Um, Something that Adam said to me, and I said this in a previous episode. Adam said that stuck with me. Adam said basically something along the lines of like, I don't want to give members at our gym burpees when they're trying to make it to our gym. If they're going to be late, they're trying to make it to our gym because they want to be there. And that kind of hit me. And so I was like, yeah, I agree with that. And Casey is a member who lives relatively close, but works really far away. And she still makes a great effort to make it on time to the gym when classes start. Although she never knows when she's going to get off work, yada yada, and there's always traffic, stuff like that. You know, life comes up, and she always tries to make it a point to get to the gym on her way home from work. And so I thought that was really cool. Somebody who really wants to be there and wants to put their health and fitness up in front and make it a priority. So I'm going to bring on Casey right now. That was the magic sign that I just did. And here she is. That was
Hi.
magic. Did you see this?
I did.
Were you
I
watching?
Think that's how it appeared. I was watching.
Oh, okay, cool. So Adam is having technical issues right now. So we're gonna move forward without Adam for right now. He's gonna come on hopefully soon. I just saw Casey like I don't know 3 hours ago.
Yep, about that.
If you are not a part of our gym, we did a 40-minute AMRAP of how many calories you can get on our Airdyne bikes, and it was a different kind of suck today. I feel like it was a mental suck more than it was anything else. So to start off, I already kind of introduced you. I introed you, Casey. We know each other pretty well. Oh, hey, that's Sweaty Mike. If you don't know Sweaty Mike, he does. Yeah, he does do CrossFit sometimes, and he sweats a lot. Tell us a little bit about yourself. So tell us about what you do for a living. Yeah, what kids, pets, Sweaty Mike, how you guys met, all that stuff.
That's a lot. Okay, I will try to summarize it. All right, I've been teaching for 20 years, and I think my best years have been since I've been doing CrossFit. I think those have been my most sane years that I've had as a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So thank God for that. Tyler, he does kids CrossFit sometimes. Hopefully soon he'll do adult classes because he's just too big to be a kid now, apparently.
Yep.
And he's 12. And then we have a pain in the ass dog. Am I allowed to say that? He's 3. Sal. You know Sal. You've met him when he was
Love Sal. Love Sal.
Yeah, he's running amok right now.
Nice. That's awesome. So here comes Adam.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Yay!
Sweet. Sorry.
Double thumbs up. Did you hear all of that? Did you get the lowdown?
No. Just keep going.
Well,
I'll catch
so
up.
what I would say is Teaching. So go into depth. Like what grade, what age group, like where do you teach? How many hundreds of miles away from your house is your school district? All that stuff.
All right, let's see. Right now I'm teaching third graders, and I've taught fourth and second grade. I love that age group. Third grade is probably that sweet spot, I think, where they're mature enough, independent enough that I don't have to clean boogers and tie shoes and stuff, but they still love coming to school. So I love that age. My school that I'm at is in the Litchfield School District, Belen Soto. It's all the way at Camelback and Perryville. So I don't know. I think that's like about 30 miles from my house.
Sheesh.
Yeah, but it's not bad. It's a 30-minute drive, 32 minutes. So I get my time to wake up, drink my coffee in the morning, and then the decompress time on my way home. Unless I'm trying to rush to get to the gym, then it's like, oh my God. So I wish I could just push a button and get there faster, but it is what it is. I'm glad I have a place to go and burn off the steam.
Tell me about rushing to the gym. Do you have anxiety about being late to class?
Not anymore.
Just kidding.
That's good.
No, I always try to at least let somebody know that I signed up for 4, but I'll probably be there closer to 4:15, 4:30, or I signed up for 5, but I'm going to make it earlier or something, just to see, because sometimes it's a 30-minute drive to the gym from work, and sometimes it's almost an hour. So it's really hard to tell.
Yeah, for sure.
Google mapping it.
Yes. Do this.
That's kind of fun.
This is crazy. That's super far.
Yeah.
That's so far. I can see where the gym is.
You can or can't?
I can.
Yeah.
It's right where the 101 symbol is, basically, on the 101 route. Yeah, right there.
Yep.
Is that the way you go?
Yeah. Is that taking Northern Parkway?
Looks like it, yeah.
If only Northern Parkway would just connect to the 101 and not have to turn into just Northern in front of Park West, that would save me 15 minutes, I bet.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
I don't see that happening anytime soon. Maybe by the time I'm retired.
I feel what you say about decompressing. I feel like sometimes when I'm getting ready for work, I have so many things on my mind, and then like when I get in the car, I'm like, okay, you have 10 minutes. You're driving. Like you can, like for me, it's you can think of the warm up right now, where you don't have a child in your ear or whatever. Like you just can relax. And sometimes I'll actually pull up and I'll just sit in my car for like 4 minutes just to like be like, all right, I'm gonna get out now, and now I'm gonna go into work.
That's me in my garage when I get home. That's my scroll through Facebook or whatever before I walk into my house and have to worry about putting my mom hat on instead of my teacher hat. Totally.
Man, I wish I could send Adam a picture. I have a picture of me holding Sal when Sal was like a tiny puppy back in 2020. Funny, not funny, but just so cool thing. A few people at our gym that we used to be a part of kind of broke off into groups during COVID, and I was a part of the Mike and Casey, Joey and Selena, and Zoran group, where we all kind of went over to each other's houses and worked out still. And we actually built a couple boxes for box jumps and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting how the groups all kind of like certain people spread to different groups and cliques and stuff like that. But I was a part of the Casey and Mike group, and I think that was when you guys got Sal was like right after that, maybe?
Yep. It was, I don't know. I think it was in March or April of 2020. Yeah. It was definitely, we're stuck at home. What can we do? Let's train a puppy.
Yeah. I think I think my series of photos on Instagram was like, it was like my favorite photos of COVID so far. And one of them was with Sal, and one of them was with Mike picking me up because I left my car at your guys' house for some reason. I don't know why. And maybe I got a ride home. And so I was running to your guys' house on a Sunday, and Mike like met me halfway. I was like maybe not halfway yet to your guys' house. I was actually running to their house, like just to get fitness in. And Mike pulls up and he like flashes his lights at me and picks me up, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm going to your house right now." And he's like, "No, dude, it's Sunday." And I go, "Yeah, well, what does that matter?" And he's like, "People don't run on Sundays. You just don't do that." And so I got in, and he just gave me a ride. So it was honestly something that I was willing to do and I wanted to do, but I was like, "Man, if you're here and you want to give me a ride, I'm down for it." So,
Dude, it's funny that you brought up the that time, because I remember we just did Chad recently in the gym, and I remember going over to Joey and Selena's house, and I think I know Mike was there. I don't remember if Casey was there, but they were doing Chad in the garage, and I don't remember what year that was either. Might have been
that was last year.
That was last year.
That was last year. Mike, I will say this: Mike came late, and Mike was not doing Chad. Mike watched everybody do Chad. I didn't do Chad. I did an entirely different workout. And then I hung out with Mike while we watched everybody do Chad. Yeah, pretty much. That was it. We just hung out the rest of the night. But those are honestly some of the funniest times, I feel like, when we were all just hanging in the garage or working out or, whatever. Especially in COVID, when you're really not supposed to be talking to anybody or whatever. I look back on that and I'm like, man, yeah, that was kind of fun. Yeah, getting Karamba. Oh man, I had Karamba twice this week. Let's not talk about that. That's a shame.
All right. Anyways, we got sidetracked. Yeah, let's go. Where were we? We were with Casey.
Job.
Being a third grade teacher in Litchfield Park or Goodyear, driving to the gym. Yep. What are we missing? How did you meet Mike?
Yes, exactly.
How did I meet Mike?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I couldn't stand him when I met him. Let's see. It was through a mutual friend. And was it my first year teaching or second year teaching? I was a new teacher, and I was so proud that I bought my own car. Like I had a high school car, I had a college car, and then I finally bought my professional car. I got a brand new Nissan Altima. I was so proud of this car. I drove it to my friend's house. We were all planning on going out. We were going to go to this Hurricane Bay. Have you heard of that place? It's gone now. It was on 43rd and Bell, Hurricane Bay. It should be closed down. That place is a disgrace now. So like half of it was karaoke and half of it was like a dance floor. So I liked the karaoke side and Michael doesn't like karaoke. So I don't know how we ended up together in the first place. But he came in his new car. He was working for the Suns at the time. He was an interpreter for Leandro Barbosa. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, because Portuguese. And so it's kind of crazy how that ended up happening. But he ended up with that gig. And he had a better car. He had an Infiniti G35? Okay. So nice. I wanted to drive my new car that I was proud of. And this is the first time I've met Michael. He wants to drive his new car. He thinks it's better. So right away, I'm like, no, not going to happen. I can't stand this guy. But I think it was that night or the next time we were together with our mutual friends. And he told this girl that neither one of us talked to anymore. He's like, I'm going to marry her. I'm like, that's funny. That's not going to happen. But it did. So yeah, he kind of grew on me. He grew on me. He was super sweet and kind of let me be who I was. So I liked it. And then he got a green card out of it. So
he's a good dude.
He's a good dude.
His background, talk about Mike's background. So he was the interpreter because he is Brazilian.
Yep, he moved here when he was 15.
Okay.
From Brazil. His family had enough of that place and decided to just pack up and come here. They had family here. His aunt lived here for a little while. And so, they weren't completely starting over, but they were pretty much starting over.
So what was Mike doing at that place? Was he scouting? Is that what he was doing? He was scouting for future wives? Wife?
Well,
one wife?
Yeah, he's over there going, well, yeah. I think because he was on a student visa, and I don't know if you know this about him, but he hates school. He hates tests. He hates anything that has to do with, I don't know, showing up, and I don't know. But he was like, I'm not going to be a student anymore. I need to get married and get rid of the student visa. So I think that was his game plan all along.
How long have you guys been married for?
Oh my gosh, since 2007. Is that seven? Almost seven? Wait.
You're going on
Was it
17 years.
2007? Yeah, 17
Yeah.
years. It's going to be 17 years. So yeah.
I only know that because I got married in 2009. We're going on
Yeah.
15. So
Whew. Thank you
Yeah.
for saving me. I can't do math after school.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't just because you don't need to.
No, I know. Like you guys do the math. That's how I get away
Yeah.
with it. I'm like, do you guys know how old I am? I was born in this year, and this is the year it is now. Tell me, how old am I? I forgot.
so
That's awesome.
how did you guys first get into CrossFit? Like who was it Mike or was it you? And then tell us about how that journey's gone.
So believe it or not, Mike has not always been a police officer. When I met him, well, he was working for LB Barbosa, and then he got into the financial business, and then he decided probably his whole life he wanted to be a cop, but he wasn't one. And he told me, he's like, I'm going to be a cop. So I was like, okay. And then you can be a cowboy and an astronaut. Like, sounds good to me. So he actually put himself through the academy, and one of the things he wanted to do was keep that. Like, he lost a lot of weight going through the academy, and when he decided he wanted to work for Peoria, oh my gosh, I can't think of his name now. Shauna, kids CrossFit back at Old Hammer, and his
Yeah.
what's his name?
Shauna Carr. And
No,
or was it Carr? No, it was Shauna. Shauna, and I can picture his face.
yes,
I know who you're talking about.
he worked for Peoria PD too, and he told
Okay.
Michael about Hammer. It'll come
Okay.
to me. Like in 10 minutes, it'll come to me.
Yeah.
So he didn't want to do CrossFit on his own, but he saw it and he's like, ooh, I think Casey would like this. So I was very reluctant because I've never played sports. I've never done, like, my workouts consisted of LA Fitness and Taibo.
Yeah.
I did P90X. I did kick my butt a little bit. And then I would attempt running. How hard is running? Just throw on some tennis shoes and go, you know. But
Yeah.
as soon as I saw CrossFit, I'm like, I don't know. This looks like something that I'd actually get into. I'm kind of ADHD and it's all over the place. So I felt like it was a good fit. So one day he just made me a pre-workout. Michael did. Made me a pre-workout and said, come with me and do a workout. And I was supposed to do an on-ramp. Are you guys still there? Because you disappeared on my screen.
Oh, yeah, we're here. We're here.
Okay, cool. I showed up and Eric was busy with someone. And so Michael just went to Logan and said, can she at least do a workout? She can't do on-ramp with Eric, but can she do something? Because I'm like, I need to get this pre-workout out of my system. And so Logan set me up with some body weight workout. I did that. And just from that one time, I think I was hooked. So I started on-ramp like the very next day.
Wow.
Logan,
I don't
do you
remember that.
You
I don't. No. But it seems about right because most people, their first session do a body weight type workout with like running and squats and stuff.
Well, you were coaching a class and it was not a body weight workout class. I remember saying,
Oh.
what can I have her do that isn't going to hurt her, you know, for the first time. So you just wrote something out on the whiteboard for me. And, you know, I was kind of off on the side and you coached the class and then you were checking in on me. And it was very casual.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I don't recall, but seems about right.
It was right at the same time. Sherry, I think I was like a day behind Sherry. Her and I did all of our on-ramp classes together with Eric.
Oh, did you? I have pictures of, I feel like me coaching you and Sherry in those old Hammer pictures that Adam that you had. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, dude. The guy she's talking about, Adam, is the guy doing a squat clean with 225. The guy she's talking about, Shauna's husband, is
Novoselic.
Jim. Yeah, Novoselic. Jim.
Yep.
Jim. He's doing a squat clean in one of these. A big dude with 225 somewhere.
I don't know. All I have is, I think I got rid of all the non-DVCF people. So.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
I just have the fam, the DVCF fam. So.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it might actually go back to the picture of Casey. I think it's him in the background with his hands on his. I think that's him right there in the back. With his hands on his. Yeah. Okay. That's him with his hands on his head. in that other photo too.
He's just.
Those are cool pictures.
They are cool pictures. Did you do all those, Adam?
Yep. Yeah, I've been around for a little while.
Yeah.
But it's funny, like not knowing the future back then. It's just like
I know.
a lot's changed.
You didn't know the future back then? I did.
I mean, I know the future now. Just kidding.
Well,
I just ran into Nicole the other day.
Oh, really? Where at?
Distillery.
Oh, yeah. My friend, our friend Darren, his band plays there a lot.
Oh.
Their country western band. Was there a band playing that night?
It was just one artist. It was a guy and his guitar.
Oh, do you know what his name was?
Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton.
John Mayer.
Yeah.
TJ Rifkin.
I know. I was thinking of Micah. Micah that used to go to CCV. He plays out a lot with him and his guitar.
Okay.
That's cool. Yeah, our friend Darren, he plays drums with the country western band. Oh, look at these.
These photos were exactly a year ago.
I'm not there.
Oh, when we did the walkthrough?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dang, man. That's wild. I can't believe we've done so much with the place.
Looks completely different.
Yeah, it was the first place we ever we looked at. We were driving by. I jumped in. I called Adam one night and I was like, "Hey, bro, camera's closing. We're good." I was like, "We're gonna have to. If we're gonna do this thing, we're gonna put it together now." And he was like, "All right." He was like, "What are you doing? Tomorrow or whatever?" And I was like, "Nothing." So we jumped in his truck and started driving around. Amy Vanderlinden's place is Moment of Truth is like across the street, and so we went and looked in that area and didn't find anything. And then we were driving up 91st, and Adam was like, "What about that spot?" It was just vacant. We pulled in and looked in, and we're like, "That could be it. That's cool." And we looked at a ton of other spots, but it was just we kept getting pulled back to this one. I don't know why. It seemed like the most logical, the closest to everybody, and
yeah, the location
pretty
is
cool.
good.
Yeah. And props to Mike for getting us our certificate of occupancy figured out.
Yeah.
The business license. He got the business license.
Yeah, he likes to name drop and talk about all the connections he's got. But
I see
sometimes
Tyler.
it comes in handy. Oh, do you see Tyler? I can't escape these guys.
Dude, so Tyler, man, Jen Gowell brought in Liam the other day.
Yeah.
And he worked out with the adults. He got an adult punch card, worked out with the adults, did awesome. And I feel like if Tyler and Liam came to the same class together, I feel like that would be a really cool thing because then they could become like workout buddies or workout partners.
Yeah, Jen and I kind of talked about that too, trying to get to where we could have a schedule, at least where we come when we're planning on bringing the boys. So yeah, I didn't know he was going to start doing that, but I saw yesterday he worked out. I was looking at his score for his lunges. So that was pretty impressive.
He's got great flexibility too. Like his squat form was really good.
Yeah. Tyler's is also really good. Like I feel like both of those guys could, if they can keep that, man, they'd be solid.
Yep.
For sure.
Super solid.
Well, he's on a break from sports right now until the spring, so he'll be coming in more often, hopefully.
Cool. Yeah, I know Liam was saying he just basically wants to get stronger. He was like, he's in that phase of life where he's like, I don't want to be the skinny kid anymore. I want to like bulk up. So yeah, take one step at a time.
Well, him and Tyler are basically after the same goals then.
Squats.
That's great.
Deadlifts. Bench press.
Yep.
Taking notes, Tyler. Yeah.
And patience.
And steroids.
And a boatload of protein.
Food.
Yeah.
Food.
Yeah. That's
so much food.
No eating like a bird anymore.
Yeah, Tyler, you gotta love protein, bro. You gotta love it. Every type of it. Whatever that looks like, however you can get it into your gullet.
Yep.
All right. You guys want to hit some of these questions? I have a page full of questions.
He's doing
Paid for.
burpees right now. Oh, he's just jumping high. Okay. All right, let's do questions.
All right. I have a lot of questions, and I think they'll lead to tangents. They usually do. We're at 25 minutes.
Tangents
we try
are
to keep
good.
these. Yeah, they are great. What do we try to keep these under now, Adam? Like 50 minutes or something?
Yeah,
45?
that's a good goal. I think if we go over an hour, it's like hard to watch.
Yeah.
So 50 minutes
Okay.
would be good.
All right. There's a lot on here. I might skip some, might not. We'll see. Some are serious, some are not. All right. First one. We're kicking it off with a good one. If you had a superpower or any superpower, what would it be? What would you want it to be?
Are we going around the table here, or am I the only one that has to answer?
We'll chime in, but I mean, we want to know about you. We want to know
Okay.
your answers.
All right. Of course, kids want to ask this a lot. I would like to time travel or teleport. Obviously, that would come in handy when I'm trying to get home from the gym or to the gym. But I would like to time travel.
That's a good one. I like that.
That is a good one.
I have
That
this
is a
theory
very
about
good one.
time travel. Because
Here we go.
I tangent alert. We need like some kind of thing. I used to have a coworker when I worked at the nuclear power plant. By the way, people who work at nuclear power plants it's a unique group of people. We'll just say that. But this guy, his name is Ken. He thought he figured out how to time travel. So it was always the topic of conversation. Like, I don't know if you know, but when you're on shift work, 12-hour shifts, there's like nothing going on. So there's a lot of just random conversations. But we talked about time travel a lot. And we talked about this guy, Ken's theory. He had like a website. He had all this stuff. But anyway, it was like the idea of time travel, if it ever becomes possible, even in the future, we would already know, right? Because someone would have already gone back
Right.
before our time and
Yeah.
figured stuff out. So I feel like it's like Back to the Future, where all the verb tenses are like mixed and intermingled and weird. So I always said, if someone in the future time travels, we would already know about it in the past. Anyway, dumb tangent. Sorry. Keep going.
No, that's a great tangent. Actually, so I feel like what if somebody tomorrow said they came from the future? So we wouldn't know. So time travel starting tomorrow would be figured out because somebody would come back, right? That's like the precipice of this, right? Anyways, I'm just thinking out loud, but
it's off.
Yeah. I just saw a thing on I think it was Instagram. Did you know, and you said Back to the Future. Did you guys know in Back to the Future, when Marty McFly is going to the mall before he goes back in time, the mall is called Twin Pines Mall. And then when he's in the car and it like runs into the sign, when he's in a car in the past, the guy's house, which is where the mall is going to be in the future, has 2 pine trees in it. And he runs over one of the pine trees. And when he comes back to the future, the mall is called Lone Pine Mall. Have you seen that?
No. I haven't seen that, but I believe it.
Dude, they like thought that far ahead to be like, this is called Twin Pines Mall. He's going to run over one of the pine trees on this guy's property where the mall is going to be, and they're going to call this Lone Pine Mall. I thought that was pretty interesting. Anyway, sorry, tangent, big tangent.
I do love though that with that superpower, Casey would just make sure that she's on time to the gym.
Yeah.
Like find out who killed Kennedy or like
what's the lotto, what's the Mega Millions. Mega Millions. It's like I just want to be on time to the gym and be on time at home
and not have to stress.
It's like in Harry Potter when like they have the time turner and they use it to like save an animal instead of like going back in time and just like saving all us from watching 7 movies or whatever, or 8 movies. Anyways, all right. Tangent done. This is kind of a random one, and I don't even know if you do this, but what is your favorite pick me up style video on YouTube? If you were gonna go on YouTube and you were just gonna like veg out or like watch something, what would it be?
I'm gonna see if Tyler can answer this. Tyler, what
Yeah.
do I like to watch on YouTube to just pick me up? Oh, you know this. Okay, he doesn't. He knows it. I love funny dog videos.
All right.
So
Yep.
if I could just, I mean, on you, yeah, if I'm just gonna watch something on YouTube just to like get me out of a funk or make me laugh, and I put it on in the classroom too at the end of the day when kids are done packing up, because who doesn't love watching dogs do stupid stuff? So.
Right. Love that. Okay, since you mentioned this earlier, I'm gonna do this one next. What's your go-to karaoke song?
Oh, what was it? Okay, so one was the old school version of Total Eclipse of the Heart. So the version on old
Sorry.
school though. That
Yeah.
was fun. What else could I do? It's been a long time. It would probably have to be something country these days, but I think it was Total Eclipse. Oh, and then Fever by Peggy Lee.
I don't know if I've ever heard that.
You've
I
never
think
heard
I'll
Fever?
have to.
Yeah.
No, is it upbeat or is it slow?
It's slow. It's
Okay.
Yeah. Adam will look it up.
All right. Yeah.
Yes, I will.
I'll check it out. Okay, cool. I actually have a funny story, and I'll make it short. There's a guy that Adam and I are friends with. His name is Evan. He is a worship leader at our church. He was talking about this bar called, oh man, why can't I think of the name of it? It's I don't know. It's some random name. Oh, there we go. Nice.
I don't do that though when I sing.
I would do that.
Yeah.
I would do that for sure.
Appropriate, but we might get
Yeah.
in trouble.
So there's a bar around the corner from his house, like his house backs up to a complex or something, and he was basically saying like, I don't remember. I feel like I should know the name. It was like Emmanuel's or Ezekiel's or I don't know. I'm just thinking of Bible names now, but anyways, he was like, dude, we should go to that bar on like Saturday nights. They do karaoke, and I was like, oh, okay. So me and him and a couple other guys went to the bar, and we were doing karaoke. Anyways, I said I would make this short. The karaoke DJ basically before anybody sang walked up and was like, we dedicate this to so and so who used to work here who died last night. And everybody was just like, whoa, like what a vibe kill, man. Like he just came up and was like, yeah, this guy passed away yesterday, and we're gonna dedicate this night to him. So we're gonna open it up to requests. And like nobody wanted to go sing after that. No, because it was like now we can't sing like hip hop hooray or anything like that because it's just disrespectful. So it was like a very weird start to the night. And then I believe that
Enox.
Enox, yeah.
Enox, okay.
Yeah, Enox, the smallest little hole in the wall place.
Where's that? 59th and Bell?
6th, 7th in Peoria.
Oh, that one behind McDonald's. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, super. Yeah, Evan lives like somewhere in those houses over there, and he's always talking about Enox. We need to go to Enox for karaoke. And that one night we went, it was like the most somber, sad, and I was like, I'm not doing Enox anymore. Like I don't want to go there again. Anyways, all right. So that was the go-to karaoke song. All right, what's your favorite smell?
Well, right now it's anything fall, like pumpkin-y or Christmassy, but normally I like white tea and sage.
Farts.
White tea, sage, and farts. Got it. All right. Right now I've been on a cilantro kick lately, so
yeah,
cilantro's been my like jam. Is she outlawing burpees for the rest of her month?
This is an
I
Anthony
believe
comment.
that's probably
That's gotta
yeah.
be Anthony.
I believe that's Anthony. What do we have coming up? Probably burpees. I don't know. All right, let's see. What's the worst movie you've ever seen? I don't know why it said you ever saw. I guess you could say that. What's the worst movie you've ever seen, or like just a movie you just don't like in general?
I'm thinking back to when I was young. The worst movie was Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Ah,
Have
never
you seen
seen it.
that? That's so. I mean, it's just so bad. And I think about it now. I'm like, I can't believe that was actually a movie. But yeah.
Yeah.
The way they're wrapped up in the cotton candy like a cocoon on the spaceship. Remember?
Yeah. Oh
But my
yeah.
mom had me watch that when I was probably 8 or 9, and ever since then, I'm like, that's the worst movie. Worst movie.
Anthony's saying
think-
Napoleon Dynamite is his.
No.
Oh, that's the best. I love that movie.
No. It's so good. It's so good.
So good.
Man.
I mean, I know it's not everyone's favorite, but I don't know if I agree that that's the worst. I actually like it a lot. Some people would say it's the best, actually, but
some people would. It definitely gets me laughing out loud, so it can't be the worst.
I think the worst one for me is like slow movies, or really terrible quality movies. Like The Babadook was supposed to be a scary movie, and it was just so terribly done. Or what's the people are gonna hate me for this. People are really gonna hate me for this, and I'm okay with that. What's the movie with the girl in the field? It's like a musical, and she's
Sound of
spinning.
Music?
Yeah. Nope. Not
Well,
not
it's a
my jam.
musical.
I like musicals.
Oh.
I really do. I actually really do like musicals. Just that one in particular, not my jam. Sorry, Anthony. What's the Disney one that's all it's music? It's like
There's a lot.
no, not like Pixar, but like old Disney. It's like a lot of
Classical music.
yeah, and they're like teacups that are yes, Fantasia. I just could never watch again and be okay with. That's just me.
Well, it's just music videos for classical. Is all it is.
Yeah. I do like musicals though. I actually really do like musicals. One of my birthdays, Alea bought us tickets to go see Wicked when it was in LA. No, not Fantasia. Take it down. I won't watch it. All right. What's your biggest pet peeve? Or one of your biggest pet peeves?
All right. Let's see. In the classroom, for sure, it's when kids want to sharpen pencils when I don't want to hear a pencil sharpener, which is, which is most of the day because the pencil sharpeners we have they're obnoxious. They're so loud. So
electronic ones or like the hand crank? Okay.
Yeah. Thank God they're electronic.
Okay.
But yeah, because they want to get up and sharpen pencils. I'm like that. It just drives me crazy. It's like nails on a chalkboard. And then I have a class job. Their job is to sharpen all the pencils in the morning while kids are starting to show up. And then at the very end of the day when they're packing up. And I'm okay with it then because I put music on in the background and I don't care. But yeah, I hate the sound of a pencil sharpener when it's just in the middle of the day.
That's interesting. That's really cool to hear like your thought process behind that. Like you make them do it in the morning, you make them do it in the afternoon, you put on music over it. That's something that I feel like I would never even think of. Like do it at this time and then please don't do it the rest of the day.
Yes. I'm sure there's more. That was just I'm pretty chill, laid back. There's not a lot of things that really bother me. A lot of times people I just get thrown off that it bothers other people and I'm like I could care less. But definitely the pencil sharpener drives me crazy. So
what about you, Adam? Do you have any pet peeves that other people do? Or anything that happens in general?
I got to think about it. Nothing like off the top of my head.
I'm
sure I do a lot that bothers other people, but
you smile too much. Burpees. Yeah, burpees.
Anthony's comment there.
My pet peeve is there used to be this guy when he would finish his workout and he would get his shaker bottle and it had like the little ball in it or ice and he would talk to me or other people, and he would just sit there and shake it, like as he was talking. Like he would
Like
be
a
like,
tick.
yeah, it was, yeah, it's, man, it's. I'm like, dude, that thing is mixed. You don't need to keep doing that. You can stop doing that. You don't need to do it in my face or your own face. Like it's already, your shake is mixed. And so I really appreciate that Adam bought an electric one that has a little USB like input, and you can charge it and just press a button on the bottom and it just. I would rather hear that than hear somebody just right in my face. And I'm like, dude, stop. I never told him that, and I might email him.
There
Tell
you
him,
go.
just please don't do that to your other gym coaches. Yeah,
It's on
that's what
sale.
Vortex. Look at that thing. So
That's cool.
that's how legitimate Adam is. He has this sweet shaker bottle that doesn't shake. So I guess it wouldn't be called a shaker bottle. It would be called
A blender.
a blender, a portable blender.
But what do
Pretty
you do
neat.
if it's not charged? Then you have to shake it still, right? Does it shake
Yeah.
as well as
No, you throw it in the trash.
Yeah, you just buy a new one. Kidding. No, it's like we have Logan got the charger thing that's on top of the fridge, so
It's always
had it-
charged.
yeah, I had it charged there the other day, but I actually forgot it there. So
We
anyway.
kept it charged for a while, and then we took it off the charger to put phones there. But all right, here we go. Speaking of music or country music, what is the best concert you have ever been to?
Let's see. I've been to like 4 or 5 Metallica concerts, so I would say one of them was up there. But I don't know. I really like watching Hardy. So I've seen him a couple times live, and he's just fun to watch. So either the one that he opened for Jason Aldean or the one that he opened for Morgan Wallen were just amazing.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm going to have to go with either Hardy or Metallica. I think and Lainey Wilson. I just saw her again this last weekend. And she's
Yeah.
just, after winning Entertainer of the Year on the CMAs, like it's definitely true. She's as new as she is. She's got what it takes.
Yeah. I've been really into Hardy lately. It's called what's this album called? The last one, the Mockingbird and the
Mockingbird and Tyler, what is it called? Hardy's new album. Mockingbird and the Crow?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. But that was good,
the Crow songs that are all in capital letters, like the one song, it's not very, kid appropriate or PG, but the song that's like, I don't remember what it's called, but it's something like this is, I don't know. I looked it up because I was like, man, this song goes really hard in the choruses, and then it's kind of country in the other sections. And I looked up who produced it, and the producer was a like heavy screamo metal band singer, Jeremy McKinnon, that I really like from A Day to Remember. He produced that song, and I was like, well, that makes sense because he's singing on it with him. I like those heavier songs that Hardy's doing. And then I like the country songs too. I think they're great. I think he is very versatile in his music. So.
Yeah. In fact, there was a question our principal every day or every week, she asks us a question of the week. And one of them was, if you could only listen to one artist for the rest of your life, who would that be? And that was honestly the hardest question I think I've ever been asked. But Tyler and I really talked about this on like 2 trips back and forth home and school. And we narrowed it down to Hardy because he's so versatile. He does so many collaborations. He does different styles.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I probably would get tired of him. But
yeah,
I think listening to his albums, if he kept making more music, I think I'd be okay. Did you hear the Joe Diffie one he did with Post Malone and Morgan Wallen?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's good. He just did one with Beartooth also, which is a metal band that Alea and I just went and
Yes.
saw not too long ago.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
the name? I know what song you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it, but
The
I
Better
can't
Me.
either. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking at it right
The
now. I don't know.
Better
I don't know
Me.
anything about Hardy, but I'm looking at the website.
Yeah, that's Caleb Shomo and Hardy right there. That's the singer of Beartooth. Yeah, we went and saw them recently, and then they literally came out with that collab like the next month. Truck bed, what a great song. All right, we got to move on. Um, okay, I like Hardy. You like Hardy. We like Hardy. Okay, man, there's so many questions. We're not even through half of them yet. What's one thing that can instantly make your day better?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Boom. I agree.
All right, love that. Iced or hot?
Either in the summertime, probably ice, but just the thought of coffee, the smell of coffee, whether it's at home, going to Starbucks, in my classroom, it doesn't matter. Just coffee will automatically put a smile on my face.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go through these quickly. Um, Favorite Pixar movie? You can only choose one.
Toy Story,
Ooh.
Pixar, right?
Yeah,
Toy Story, hands down.
one.
Toy Story.
Toy Story
All of
one.
them except I don't know. There was a dumb one. One, I like one, and then the
Okay.
last one, and I think they need to make more.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love
They got to
Tom Hanks
show
and what is Buzz Lightyear's name?
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. I really like Tim Allen. I grew up with him on Home Improvement, and so when I hear his voice, and him as the Santa Claus in the Santa Claus,
Oh yeah.
so yeah.
Well, okay. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
yeah, that and probably Elf.
Die
Not
Hard.
Die Hard.
Yeah.
Die Hard.
Not
You
Die
could.
Hard.
You could.
That's my go-to answer for any Christmas movie questions, like Die Hard.
You, you know what you could say is you could also say Jurassic World, the one with Chris Pratt. That one
Yeah.
starts out, the kids are on Christmas break and they go to the island. So it starts out with them leaving their house and it's snowing and they have a Christmas tree and everything set up.
Oh
But
my goodness.
anyways,
Hook. Sorry.
yeah, Hook. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Pixar movie. Oh, this is weird. Favorite soda.
Right now, Coke
If you,
Zero.
okay. Yeah.
Trying to lay
Keep it
off the
simple.
sugar.
Do you guys drink Coke or soda often?
No. In fact, I buy the mini cans because, like, a big one just is too much.
Yeah. Agree.
I don't drink soda like ever anymore.
Yeah.
I think I get in trouble actually. I might try that. See if my wife.
Every now and
notices.
then, I have to splurge and get a Coke from McDonald's. That's what it is. But that's like I don't know, twice a year.
We do Fresca. We do. It's still soda, but it's like grapefruit soda, whatever. I don't know. It's 0 calories. But
I forget
that's
where I
kind
heard
of
it,
our thing.
but I heard that McDonald's has like a very special Coke, like a unique Coke recipe that only they have. So
Yeah,
anyway.
I bet they do, and it's like the diameter of the straw. I don't know what it is. There's something to it for sure.
All right. What is this? What has been the scariest moment of your life, or one of
my
the
gosh.
scariest moments of your life? Have
I've
you
had a lot as a
basically?
mom.
Have you almost? Oh, okay. That's cool. Let's expand that.
Well, just he's never broken anything, but it just the fact that he's a boy, and I don't know, I'm just always like scared. But he's with me all the time because he goes to school where I work, so that I've kind of loosened up. And as he gets older, I'm okay. But I don't think I've ever been like super scared. I've never been in a really bad car accident or anything like that. I mean, I think when I was 6 years old going down the super slide at the state fair and I broke my finger, I was hanging by my pinky, like just hanging there because it got stuck in a crack. They don't have those cracks anymore, but you know how like the colors, like you sit on a burlap rug or something,
Yeah.
and you hold onto the rug and you go down. Now that it's all connected, it's one piece. But when back in 1988 or whatever, it was like they were bolted together, all the pieces. So my finger got stuck in a crack. And I just remember hanging there so high up
By your
Oh my
finger?
gosh.
by my pinky.
Dang.
And I was scared. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I was looking around. People are panicking, freaking out. Like, I can't climb up. I can't fall down. So I had to yank my pinky out of the thing. And so
Oh,
I get creeped out just thinking about that now. Just like, what if I'm in a situation and like, nobody can really help me. It's up to me to
yeah.
figure it out, you know?
See,
I had a similar experience, but not that, not anywhere near that dramatic. It's like 10% of that or less. But it was recent. We were up at Pumpkin Patch up in Prescott. I think it's called Mortimer Farms.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's like those like slides, and I went down following my daughter, and at the top, it's basically just a big pipe that they cut in half.
Mm-hmm.
My pinky got stuck in the part of the pipe, and then I was trying to race her. So I actually think I broke it, but I didn't do anything for it. But I wasn't hanging by my pinky. I was just I was in pain for a little while, but that was it. So
Yeah.
shoot. I one time, so when we were kids, we used to do this thing where, like, when our mom would shut the door, whether it be the front door or car door, we would do this. We would pretend like we were trying to stick our
Oh,
hand in, like right
yes.
before the door shut. And she was open the trunk, and we were at a storage place getting something out of storage. And she went to slam the trunk, and I went like this, and my hand went like that right when the trunk landed. And so, like, half of my fingers were stuck in the trunk, and that was before there was like keyless or keyless openings. And so she like I was screaming, and my fingers were stuck in the trunk, and my brother was like jumping up and down like, get him out, and my mom was like fumbling with the keys trying to get it into the thing to turn it. And she finally did, and I was fine. But that happened to us, my brother and I, because we did that so many times. That happened to us probably like on 3 different occasions. And I don't know, I'm sure we broke fingers or not. I don't know. Little kids are pretty flexible. Um, but I very distinctly remember my hand being like seeing the trunk just shut on my hand and being like, I can't move. Anyways,
More fingers.
yeah, finger stuff, man. That like, oh man, that
No
weirds
guitar
me out.
anymore.
I know, exactly. That's why if I'm about to rip in a workout, I just stop doing the workout altogether. But all right, scariest moment of your life. Cool. What's the best piece of advice you have ever gotten, or a really good piece of advice?
God, that's deep. A good piece of advice. I don't know. I feel like Michael's always telling me to not look back and just look forward. And so I feel like I'm constantly doing that and not dwelling on like, what is everybody else doing? Don't compare yourself to what everybody else is doing. And, you have
Yeah,
your life to live. So I think, we're just remembering that, and that, that you're in control of what you do with your life, and not anything that you've done in your past is going to really affect what you do with your future. So just remembering that.
that's good.
that is good.
Good. Love that.
I totally agree. It's like you focus on what you can control, and then don't really let what you can't control bother you, because you can't control the past. All you
Yep.
can do is move forward, and it's good stuff.
Yep. Agreed. Right now, what is your favorite place to get pizza?
To get
If you even
pizza,
like, yeah, if you even like pizza,
I love
or your,
pizza.
yeah,
Fun fact, that's
okay.
probably, one of my favorite foods. And Tyler hates pizza. What kid hates pizza? So it drives me
Me,
crazy. You hate pizza,
I hate
but you're not a
pizza.
kid. Did you hate pizza as a
Yeah,
kid?
no, I loved it.
Okay, so I'm
I
hoping
love
that he grows
pizza.
up and loves pizza. I like Char. Char's kind of our go-to place. It's up here on Happy Valley in Lake Pleasant.
Yeah.
It's like getting good pizza without having to drive super far. But Tony, oh, well, if we're in San Francisco, which is once in a lifetime, there's really good pizza there.
Yeah,
But I think Char right now. They have a good margarita pizza.
I've been to Star. It's good. I
Mm-hmm.
like it. Adam, pizza?
I like pizza a lot. Around here,
Little Caesars.
yeah, little squeezers. No, they do have good bread. I like the crazy bread. But let's see. Me and
Come
Ed's is
on.
obviously a good
Yep.
one. Around here, we get Jimmy John's all the time, but I think I like a place called Spinato's.
Oh, I've been wanting to go there so bad. We were going to go there this weekend before the Lainey Wilson concert, but it just looked too fancy for us, and we were trying to rush, so we didn't want to go in there and try to get out of there in half an hour.
It's really good. They have they sell their sauce at Fry's and Sprouts, and so we buy that. But it's like,
Is it good?
it's pretty good, but it's expensive. Their pizza's expensive too, but
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's worth it. I used to get it at work
Dude.
all the time. So,
I was just at Fry's. I should have, man, if I would have known that, I would have bought
but
some to try it.
it's not in the marinara sauce aisle. It's like the local.
Mm.
It's on an end cap, like in the middle.
Yep.
At least at
Yep.
the one.
I know where that's at. That's the one over by my house. It's mostly like hot sauces and stuff that are
Yeah.
local.
At Sprouts, though, they
Gotcha.
have it with everything, with all the other marinara sauces, but they usually don't have it in stock. So
Gotcha.
anyway,
We go to Mod.
Go ahead.
Sorry, we go to Mod a lot. Lene, when we go dad-daughter date night, she loves pizza. That's all she wants to get. And so usually on Saturday nights, it's Mod pizza for us. All right, pizza place. Oh man, I don't want to do this one. This one's kind of.
Hey, we're at
This one's
57 minutes, by the way.
Okay. Okay, I won't do that one. I'll see. I feel like we skip this one every time. All right, we're gonna go quickly. And then I have like an actual rapid fire section. What have you ever stolen something?
Yes, actually, since I'm not being interviewed for a job, it was, but it was kind of not intentional. Do you remember Metal Edge magazine?
No, I don't.
No.
But that sounds pretty BA.
Oh, BA?
BA,
Okay,
like.
yeah. I was like, but I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. I didn't steal the magazine. What I did steal without realizing, I asked my friend if I could borrow a pencil or a pen or whatever so I could copy down an address, because there was a whole like pen pal section at the end. This was,
Okay.
I think I was in 8th or 9th grade. And I wanted to write to somebody, and I remember seeing their address, and so I just copied it down on a piece of paper I had on me, and then I took the pen and I put it in my pocket. Well, the pen that I had was stolen, and I did not know this, that my friend just opened a package and gave me a pen from the package.
Oh wow.
And so I walked out of the store. It was at Fry's on 75th and Cactus. I walked out of the store with my friend, and we get stopped by one of those security guards. And they're just secret shopper kind of guys. And come with me, ma'am, or come with me, miss. And he pulls us upstairs, and I'm like, what is happening? And so my friend admitted that the pen he gave me was stolen. Yeah. I'm like, God dang it. So my mom at the time was on a date with my stepdad at like some Mexican restaurant. So she had just gotten a drink spilled on her, like a strawberry daiquiri, and she was wearing white. Then she gets a call from the police or whatever saying that I was being held at Fry's as a minor, and she needed to come get me. So she comes to get me. She's got red all over her, mascara all over her face because her daughter just shoplifted. It was awful. Terrible.
Yeah.
So yeah. And it wasn't even on purpose.
My brother used to be loss prevention at what was that? Sears. Are there Sears around anymore? I don't know if there's Sears around anymore. But
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe the automotive people.
Yeah.
At the mall.
He was LP there. He used to tell me stories about kids like you, bad kids. All right. If for some reason you didn't like your name, what would you change it to?
If for some reason I didn't like my name, I like my name. I'm good with my name. I would change it to like, I don't know, something classic like Hazel or something. I don't know.
Is that classic? I don't know what's classic.
My mother-in-law is named Hazel.
There you go. See, that's one of those like old 1940s names. I don't know. Maryland.
Esther or yeah. Claire.
All right. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of eternity, not your life, but eternity, you live forever, what would it be?
Tacos.
Oh, okay, cool. I like that. I'm not going to ask you this one because we went over Hardy already. What's your favorite season?
The fall, right now.
Yeah, we're in a good season. Do you have any fears or phobias?
Oh yeah, heights. I forgot. I'm terrified of heights. Hate it.
Okay, would you go on that roller coaster at the top of the Sphere in Las Vegas?
Nope.
Nope, not a chance. Not even for like $200.
$200? No way.
Really? You're safe though.
Am I though? I don't know. I mean, there's like I'll go I'll go in the like if I'm inside, let's say like the Statue of Liberty or something, you can go up there and you can like look
Ooh,
out. I feel safe and protected, but I don't know. In a roller coaster, that kind of freaks me out. I know which one you're talking about, the one that like hangs off the building.
yeah. So they have
Yeah.
a couple. They have one that goes like this and goes towards the edge and then
Yeah.
stops when you're over
Yeah.
the edge, and then they have one that spins like around. But I'm afraid of heights, and I went on the Empire State Building. I don't know have you been to the Empire
Yep.
State Building?
Yeah, and on
So
the roof, it's enclosed.
yeah, but like the first 80 floors before you get to like that second elevator that takes you up like 10 floors,
Yeah.
how it goes like it doesn't go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes like 1, 10, 20, 30, and you just see the lights blinking.
Yes.
I almost threw up because of how fast we were going up and the lights were blinking, and I'm like, that's how
Yeah.
many floors we're hitting per second. Like I was so scared. And that was the only part I was scared of. Like I think I agree. Once we were up there, I was like, okay, this is cool. Like I'm good. I can look out. But like seeing how fast we were
Yeah.
actually going, man, that freaked me out. I won't go up there again unless I can do the stairs. If I can do the stairs and get a good workout on my way up, then I'm good.
I would rather do the stairs too, I bet.
Yeah. All right. What else we got? Phobias. All right. Would you rather know the date of your death or the cause of your death?
I don't want to know either.
Well, you got to know one. If you had
Well,
to know one.
I feel like knowing the cause would freak me out because if it was like drowning, I'd be like, well, I'm just never going to get in a pool. But then I would always be worried that there's going to be like a flood or something. So I think I'd be paranoid, The date, maybe, because then I would know when it's coming and I could do everything that I want to do before it happens,
Yeah, I think I agree with that. The date would probably be mine. All right. I'm going to skip these last ones. We're going to go rapid fire since we're over an hour here. I love
Okay.
that we preface this with like, hey, we're going to keep it under 50 minutes.
We got
I just
All
noticed
right,
the
here,
clock at the top too.
yeah. All right. You got to pick one or the other. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. So this is for the rest of your life. Chipotle or Chick-fil-A?
Chipotle.
Nice. No internet for the rest of your life or no bathing for the rest of your life?
No internet.
They're like not even on the same playing field.
No, they're not.
All right. For time, doing 100 burpees or 100 toes to bar?
Toes to bar.
Okay.
Well, if my shoulder's not hurting, toes to bar.
Okay. One or the other. Team Edward or Team Jacob on Twilight?
Jacob.
Yes.
I like dogs.
Yes. Heck yeah. All right. One or the other. Avocado or sour cream forever?
Avocado.
Okay. Cool.
sour cream's good, but I agree.
Yeah. Also agree. One or the other. You're always feeling hungry or you're always feeling tired?
I'd rather be hungry.
Oh, wow. All right.
I mean,
Interesting.
I want to be able to eat, and I don't know. I'm just gonna go with hungry. I hate feeling tired. It's the worst.
Yeah. All right. One of the other Starbucks or Dutch Bros?
Starbucks.
Yep.
Dutch
I
Bros is way
actually
too sweet.
I wrote that one when I was at Starbucks. One of the other, camping or a fancy hotel?
Camping,
Yeah.
but
Um,
glamping.
okay. Okay. A little more than camping, a little less than a fancy hotel. Got it.
Yes,
One of the other, bacon or sausage?
bacon.
Okay. And last one. This one is not like a negative one. This is a positive one. One or the other. You could have a ding sound whenever you wink at somebody,
Ding.
or a pow pow sound every time you gave finger guns to somebody.
I'm more likely to do finger guns, so I'll do the pow pow.
Pow pow.
Pow pow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that, and I was like, I feel like it would be really cool to do that, to do the pow pow, or do the, like, anytime you're walking away from somebody, be like, I got you, like the movie wink or whatever. All right, that's all that I got. You made it through, Casey. You
I
didn't
made it.
didn't. I know. I know you were nervous about it.
Yeah. It's the
Was that?
piercing.
Yeah. Was that Sal?
That was Sal.
And Sal, can Mike bring Sal?
He's right here. Hold on. Where's Sal? Look. Who's that?
There he is. Look at this guy.
Where's that? Jump.
Beautiful dog.
Come here.
Oh,
Aw.
look at those eyes.
Hey.
He's
Hi.
got big old crazy eyes.
Yeah. I've been ignoring him for the last hour and 7 minutes, so he's letting me know.
Cool. Well, thank you, Casey. This was awesome.
Yeah,
I feel like
did not mind at
I
all.
honestly learned a lot about you and Mike and Tyler, and we are stoked to have you at the gym. It's fun. There it is. Adam, do you have anything?
No, I totally agree. Casey, it's been awesome to get to know you more. It's been awesome to have you in the gym. I know we've gotten to work out together a few times as partners, and I'm continuously impressed by your ability to row. Like you row as good as anyone that I know. So that's awesome. And your V-ups are also admirable. So a lot of pow-pows
True.
going on there. But yeah, it's great. And I'm really appreciative of Mike and the help that he's given us, and just that your family is part of our community. And I hope that we're serving you guys well, and that you feel valued and welcome in the gym, and just thankful to have you around.
Absolutely. I love it. Thank you.
Cool.
Awesome.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Hold on. You can say bye to the fam, the lazy boys. Say bye, guys.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We will see you guys on the next one.
Yep. I'll be there in the morning, hopefully.
All right.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Happy
Catch you
Thanksgiving.
later.
Thanks.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Same. Happy turkeys.